Obviously, we knew going into this one that it was going to be a tough matchup. It's the class of the GML right there, and we knew we'd have our hands full. We did. Thought the team was more prepared than we were going into it. Came away healthy, no injuries, some minor bruises. Zay Jones still going to miss a couple more weeks. We're really looking forward to having him back. We're missing him dearly out there. Tyrod hasn't looked the same without him. I'm sure you guys have noticed. So there's not much to say after this one. We got our asses kicked today. Let's get into it. I would rate the team's performance as piss poor. We failed. Well, we had a pretty decent showing on special teams today. Well, we missed an extra point, our only attempt. So let me correct that. We sucked. As the great Jim Mora once said, we sucked in all aspects of the ball today. There's not many things I can walk away from that and look these guys in the eye and say I'm proud of. They didn't trip over the white line coming on and off the field. Small victories. There's no rating I can give low enough for my team's performance today.
Did the team quit on you today, Coach?
These guys didn't quit. There's no quitting these guys. They're just not talented enough. Are some of them bums? Would they make the rosters of the other teams in the GML? Maybe not. We're giving them a shot out here now. If they don't win games, we're not exactly getting an unexpected outcome. But we're moving forward with the guys we have, and we don't think they quit. We just don't think they're talented enough.
The pick six that wasn't really seemed to take the wind out of the team's sails.
Yeah, we're going to have to send that one videotape to the league office and once again to Clinton Rex. I don't know what happened there. Guy made a great play on the monster formation, jumped the route, was taking it to the house, but due to goofy camera angle flip around, the manual controls, he fell down. Nobody touched him. Nobody was within 10 yards of him, and they end up blowing the play dead right there. Clearly would have been a pick six. Touchdown, 7-7 ball game. Team's got some life on the road, and maybe this thing goes a completely different direction. Instead, the offense got shut down. They got pushed back a little bit. There was some defensive formations we haven't encountered quite yet this season, and we got pushed back out of field goal range and came away with it with nothing. That really hurt and turned the game around right there. There's no excuse for that type of stuff at this level.
There's a rumor on social media that Marcel was smoking weed in the huddle. Any truth to that?
I've not heard anything like that, nor would I expect something like that to happen. In the huddle? During a game? That's ridiculous. Do you believe everything on social media? Next question.
Did the organization intend to win week one against the Jets?
We always go out with the intention of winning. We happened to win week one against the Jets, and I think that performance speaks for itself, and every performance after thanks for itself. We take them 1 week at a time, and we're looking at the big picture here with this season. It's 16 chapters, and we're happy to get in the reps. We got a lot of reps in today.
Coach Barry with the Atlanta Tribune. It looked like the Falcons laid off you there for a little bit towards the end. Do you think they went easy?
There's no mercy in this league. There's no going easy on teams. If you've got them, you put them down. Is there sportsmanship? Sure. But as far as I'm concerned, if you've got an open lane to my end zone, it's more of a sportsmanship thing to do to take that ball and cross the goal line than it is to fall down and vacate an open path. That's my job to stop you, not your job. So that's my thoughts on it. Did they go easy on us? Well, that's for them to look in their hearts and decide when they go to sleep at night. I'm worried about the guys in this locker room, and they better be worried. One last question.
Mafia filling in for Joe. Coach, are you concerned your job might be in jeopardy if the team keeps shitting the bed like this?
No, my job's not in jeopardy because on the settings I put the manual coaches can't get fired, so I'm not going anywhere. This team will burn around me before I go anywhere. But we're gonna pull out of the ashes. We're gonna rise again, like an ostrich. We got time for a couple more. We're going.
Tim Grant, care to comment on the report earlier that the NFL is investigating an unnamed Bills player for point shaving?
Point shaving? That's what you heard? No, we're not being investigated for point shaving. I mean, have you seen the performance the last couple of weeks? How do you shave points off of a 40-point loss? I think we're covering the spread okay for these guys. So no, I'm not worried about anyone in my team point shaving.
Without Zay Jones, your offense is falling off a cliff. How long do you stay with Tyrod in a lost season?
Yeah, Tyrod threw eight interceptions today. It's getting hard to watch out there, even from my seat on the sideline. I don't know how much longer we can go with it, but Nathan Peterman will not put the Bible down and get his nose in the playbook. So until he does, I'm not throwing him out there on the grace of God, hoping that he just wings it and we're soaring with angels. Plus, the kid's young. We don't want to feed him to the wolves. Tyrod's going to be gone in a year. Tyrod's contract is in flux, so he can take the beating right now. Yeah.
Jeff Toole came in during mop-up duty and wiped the field with your defense, Coach. Will your front office look to try and reacquire him during the bye week?
Jeff Toole is not in this team's future plans. Beyond that, I cannot comment on other teams' players. But we're not quite happy with the guys we have in our locker room. That's all I'm going to say on that. Last question.
You have another tough road game coming up in Cincinnati before your bye week. What kind of changes can we expect heading into that bye week if the team's on a 4-game losing streak?
Changes. We're going to rotate the depth chart. Put out the worst guys. Can't get much worse than this. So there's not any more changes to come. There's a couple guys that we'd love to get rid of and ship out of town. Tyrod, McCoy. But other than that, unless somebody comes calling for them, we're not actively doing the shopping, and we're just trying to get better each and every game, and we'll look forward to changes coming in the offseason. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.